G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD. Reddog, do your intro thing.
Hello guys, welcome to Reddog TV. This is Sting Reddog here.
Your intro is a lot fancier than my intro. G'day everyone, welcome back to... Dude, Sting Reddog is in the Underworld's office, so we thought it'd be a good idea to like sit down in front of the camera and talk about casting. I mean, because you know something about casting.
A little bit.
I'd like to learn about casting. So, I mean, what do you reckon, Reddog, when you're about to cast a competitive match, what goes through your head? What are the things you need to do before you cast a competitive match selection 2 match?
You know, some of the things that is critical to do that I actually only do about 5 minutes before the match is research the teams.
Oh, yeah.
And their who won, who lost, what their streak was, anything like that, the players, all that stuff, and I start getting that ready right before the match. But honestly, the process starts probably about an hour before match time.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting the PC ready. I'm getting all the blasts ready, making sure everybody comes and watches some great NS2, and it's definitely it's cumbersome sometimes, especially if you have a lot of matches that day that you got to research.
He's hit the nail on the head, because this weekend I'm casting Finland versus Germany in the Nations Cup, and I'm talking, and then I realised I don't even know is this a best of. I didn't know what it was a best of. I didn't know that it was a semi-final.
I almost never know that.
I was like, so guys, you know, the preceding videos to this one are that. It's so true. I mean, a live stream. You're going to live stream is more stressful than doing a local.
Oh, it totally is, because you know that in a local, obviously, you're like, well, I screwed up. I'm going to edit that out. Like probably a lot in here.
You can't. It's gone raw in NS2HD. They'll be able to find it even if they see it uncut on yours.
Well, you know, some of the things with live, and I really lean on the fantastic NSL refs. So you guys out there, holy crap, thanks so much for all your support, because once I get in the server, sometimes the ref is in my channel and I have an open mic and they're just typing to me and I'm asking them, okay, like is this a best of 5, best of 7? What is it? You know, let me know, because I gotta tell the stream, and you know, and then I get the information about 5 minutes before I go live, but I say it very confidently that I do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to feign confidence. Oh my goodness, it's so
there you go.
true.
Cat's out of the bag.
and then the stream crashes. Or XSplit takes a dump.
That is the worst. That is the worst when that happens. And I've gotten so kind of aware now of. I'm always glancing at my second monitor, watching that XSplit right at the top of the window. Is it going? Because when I don't see a lot of words up there, I'm like, oh crap, and I hit my hotkey to get the stream back up. And the worst is, and this happened, if you guys remember, this happened to, all the matches run together after when you cast so much, but there was one cast where it was on Jambi, and the alien team, they were pulling out Onos after Onos after Onos, and the Marine team was killing Onos after Onos after Onos. I was casting with blind, and before that huge first attack came, the stream crashed. And then XSplit crashed, and then it wouldn't load, and basically nothing was happening. And finally I got the stream back online, but I couldn't launch NS2. There was all these problems, so I had to
App already running. Authentication failed.
Yeah,
no, you don't understand.
I know. And I had to have Blind basically just talk and tell me what's going on, my co-caster at the time. And so he's just trying to say what's happening on the match, and I'm telling everybody, just use your imagination. And the poor guy is saying, oh, there goes another Onos. There goes another Onos. Oh, it fades down. And I'm like, oh my God, no one's seeing this.
Yeah.
And then after I got everything up and running, it's over. and Blind had to rub it in to everybody that was watching and said, that was probably the best NS2 I have ever seen.
Dude, that happened to me this weekend. Blind stream went down. Obviously,
I remember that.
It didn't involve 5. I know.
I remember that.
It's okay. We've got NS Radio.
And you were doing a really good job doing NS2 radio. You were doing a really good job doing the play-by-play, because I could see what was happening, and I felt like I didn't lose it.
You know why I do play-by-play?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the strategic depth of this chat, or of blind, so I figure if I just talk about what's happening, people will forgive me for not knowing the game as perfectly as these folks do.
You know, like, there is a weird balance between, you know, as a caster, you get requested so many times, like, oh, you're not doing enough first person. Oh, you're not talking enough about strategy. Oh, you're not talking about enough what's going on.
Too much first person. Take it back. Take it back.
Take it back. And it's like, oh my god. And so really, as a caster, it's really tough trying to find the balance between, all right, how much first person should I do? How much first person, you know, when do I pull out? And the thing that sucks about first person is that when you go into it, yeah, you're there in the thick of things, but sometimes you catch the fight too late. You know, or it didn't last as long as you thought it would. I always pick the person that gets killed. Always.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Be like
You go down
six
and it's
people
just
in the
black
room,
screen.
and I'll be like, that guy. And then I go, dead. I'm like, great. You know?
Yeah.
Or you miss like some sort of crazy counter push that was, you know, initiated across the map, and then when you get out of first person, you're like, hey, that other base is gone. Oops.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's screaming at this shit. Now I heard your phone go, which means Reddog's missus needs to have him back this afternoon. I've only got him for a few minutes, which means this is probably the last question. What do you reckon? When you're live streaming, do you have the Twitch chat open, and are you looking at it, or do you put it away?
Oh,
what do you reckon?
I have such a bad habit of looking at the chat. Actually,
You
should not look at the chat if you're the cameraman and you are streaming and making comments about that. I don't think you should look at the chat, because there's actually been a bunch of times where I'll look at the chat and they'll say something, and you know, it's 3 minutes delayed, and then they're like, oh, you missed this or whatever, and then you really start dwelling on that.
Yeah.
As a caster, you're like, oh, did I? And then you realize your camera hasn't moved because you're kind of looking at that like, oh shoot, sorry guys. So don't look at Reddog. Don't look at the chat. That's the biggest thing. You know, I try to get back to the chat and scroll up after the match is over, but you know, you can't help it.
You can't. It's addictive. You really,
especially when
everyone's saying.
especially when something exciting happened, right? And you know, 3 minutes later, oh my god, the chat's gonna explode.
Yeah.
That's usually when I look over, because I see it in my periph. I see, like, you know, like,
Your periph?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, come on.
You're my periph.
Am I too old to use that word?
I didn't even know periph was an appropriate shorthand for peripheral.
Is.
Okay.
It is.
There you go.
Now.
In Vegas.
It is now.
In Vegas. Well, boys and girls, I think just as the door opens and Max comes in, no, come in, Max.
Oh, Max.
Oh, Max isn't going to come in.
Oh, there it is.
We'll have to let Reddog get back to his fam.
Oh, and there
is
you
a
go.
Max. And a Deshaun. Come in, Deshaun.
It's tea time.
So now we've got to do both close-offs again. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all soon for more NS2HD videos.
Thanks, guys, for watching here with me and Strahan on Reddog TV. I'll catch you later.